This, do. Shift this, this.
You're the love of my life, but you hurt my heart twice. Now I'm drunker than a motherfucker, trying to find my way back to your heart, you motherfucker. So I know there's a price when you're
the JSW CCI International 2017. We would like to first off thank all our sponsors, CCI and the JSW, and our partners Radio 1, Go Sports and Raw Pressery. So to start things off, our first quarterfinal, I'd like to call on court. He's India's very own from Kolkata. He turned professional in 2009. He's based in New York. He's our wildcard entry for this tournament, and in yesterday's first round beat Qatar's #1 player and the world number 43 in 3-1. Please welcome Ramit Tandon.
This.
Gave you the key when the door wasn't open. Just admit it. See, I gave you faith, turned your doubt into hope, and can't deny it. Now I'm all alone and my joys turn them open. Tell me, where are you now that I need you? Where are you
Half time.
now? Where are you now that I need you? Couldn't find you anywhere. When you broke down, I didn't leave you. I was by your side. So where are you now that I need you? Where are you now that I need you? When nobody else was paying. I gave you the shirt off my back, what you saying, to keep you warm. I showed you the game everybody else was playing. That's for sure. And I was on my knees when nobody else was praying. Oh Lord. Where are you now that I need you? Where are you now that I need you? Where are you now that I need you? I need you the most.
Time. I gave you attention when nobody else was paying. I gave you the shirt off my back, what you saying, to keep you warm. I showed you the game everybody else was playing. That's for sure. And I was on my knees when nobody else was praying. Oh Lord.
JSW Indian Squash Circuit CCI International 2017 quarterfinal match between Ramit Tandon of India to serve, Borja Golan of Spain to receive. Best of 5 game. Love all.
No let.
No let. Hand out. One love. Hand out. One all. Hand out. 2-1.
Very own from Kolkata. He turned professional about 7 or 8 years ago and has gone up the ranks in the college system in America as well. His opponent today is a very formidable one in Borja Golan. He's the Spanish #1. He's achieved a career high ranking of world #5, I think 2-3 years ago it was. So he definitely would be the favorite for this one.
No let.
No let.
Yeah, that didn't seem like a let, did it?
3-1.
No, it didn't.
So Borja has taken a quite an early lead with 3-1. It's very important to get off the blocks in a flash. You know, these big boys don't really give you much unforced errors, or they don't really give you much time. You know, this I've seen many a time before you blink of an eye, you're like 4-0, 5-0 down, and it's all uphill from there.
Yes let.
Yes let. 3-1.
Check. Sorry for some technical
Yes, lad.
issues here.
Yes let.
So this is the second,
You're okay?
the third edition of this CCI International event, isn't it?
Court services.
Yeah, I think it is.
So what happens? Why is that guy on the court right now, Neil? Why is room service?
I think the court's really slippery,
Housekeeping.
and the players are slipping on court, so they need the proper grip. So I think they're wiping the moisture off the court.
So because this event
Thank
is
you.
an open air event, does it make a difference to the flooring and how?
Yeah, it does. The moisture obviously plays a big part in this, and the
Okay.
players sweat a lot in this condition.
वो गीला है.
So they'll have to wipe the court more often, I think.
And does the court play faster, slower because it's
उसको use मत करो.
The ball will bounce more because it'll be hotter.
okay?
Yeah.
Some expert advice there.
3-1.
But at the end of the day, conditions are the same for both players. It's not like it's bouncing quicker for one and slower for the other. So excellent. This guy shot well, taking picked up by Ramit. Could be
No let.
No let.
low enough not to be a let, tight enough, as they call it in squash.
4-1.
So what is the preparation like, Neil, for the players like Ramit to be competing at such a level?
Obviously, fitness plays a huge part in this because the top players are really fit, and you need to be able to play every type of
Yes let.
Yes,
game,
let.
slow, fast, medium pace. And they don't
4-1.
leave any balls, so you need to be really precise in your shots. A lot of practice.
What is lot of practice? How many hours in a day goes in approximately?
For top level players who are playing in the PSA circuit, I think 4 hours a day must be going in.
4
at
hours
least.
on court?
4 hours, including fitness, everything, I think.
Okay.
Stroke to Tandon. You are there in his swing.
Yes,
in
the
front.
ball was pretty much in
Stroke
front
to
of.
Tandon.
He was in line.
The ball bounced up, yeah.
Yeah, he was in line of.
And out. 2-4.
Direct reach between Ramit and the ball, and that's why the stroke was called. Because it
Carry
hit
on,
the
please.
side wall first. I think if it didn't hit the side wall first,
Yeah,
it
if
would have
was a
been
drop,
much
it
tighter.
would
Yeah.
have been-
Could you please off that light which is flickering there?
Slight delay in proceedings as there's a disco light with some disco music going on, which is not really required at such
you.
big events.
2-4.
Good lob there, quite lucky with the bounce, and Ramit gets a little control of the point, but couldn't really capitalize. It could be a stroke.
Yes, let.
Ooh, ball was high enough.
Yes, let.
Ball
He had
was
moved out.
high enough,
Read the
and I
line.
don't think he had moved out in time, did he?
I thought that
2-4.
was a stroke.
Yeah.
Maybe it was too far away, the referee thought.
Yeah, I thought it was a stroke as well. We have a panel of 3 referees or just one for this tournament?
I think there's a main referee and there's one more, but I don't think it's a 3 referee system.
No,
3-4.
for the let and the stroke. So we're following the one solo referee system, which has been the traditional system. It's a great shot there, great disguise. Ball stayed very low, didn't give
4
Borja
all.
much chance, and this first game is kind of heating up. Both players seeming to get a feel of the court. So 4 all early here in the first.
Yes, let.
By talking
There was
loudly,
interference.
you know, there's this theory that by trying to intimidate the referee, you kind of get decisions in your favor. Is that true? I mean, is that something?
That's what I've given a let.
Is
There
that
was
a tactic
interference
that
for
these
it.
boys follow?
No, please play on. I've given my tuition.
It's not really true, but the referee feels some pressure if you keep on intimidating him like that. And sometimes the decisions
Yes,
go in your favor.
that's why I said no let. Yes, I know it. Please carry on.
Sometimes the decisions go in your favor, but usually that doesn't happen.
4 all.
So after a few words with the referee, Borja trying to settle himself down. And again, this
Court services, please.
court services goes on. This
Jaldi.
is not really what the players really want at this stage. You know, they're just getting a feel of the hands, the legs, the feel of the court, the conditions.
Baby
and
girl, you give me 10 ton of fatness. Give me some of that.
interruptions,
Thinks with the badness.
not
Look how
something
she at. Shape like a
they
dead,
would
but
be
I'm not just that. It's a good piece of mentals under the cap. A piece of game,
we
I'm
have
love how you chat.
great boys here from CCI who are helping out. And
Please
they're
close the
doing
door.
Quite a quick job, so shouldn't be much of a issue. It's a lovely
4
venue
all.
this at the CCI grounds. There've been many test matches held here. Many captains of yesteryears of the Indian team played on this ground. Used to be the test venue before the Wankhede Stadium took over.
Stroke to Golan.
Yeah, that was pretty easy. That
Stroke to
decision
Golan.
didn't move out in time.
And out 5-4.
Neil, who's the favorite? You would think Borja is the favorite in this game?
I think he should be the favorite, but these are Indian conditions and Ramit must be used to them. So I would still say Borja though.
Great scramble there. Both players playing at the front of the court.
6-4.
Some deft touches. So by Indian conditions, you mean the heat makes the most difference, or the moisture level, or what?
Yeah, it's mostly the heat, and coupled with that the moisture, which makes the ball really bounce.
Great rally there, both players showing great hands. Excellent lob there. Ramit in control of the point. That's not the best drop shot. Giving control straight back. Having control of the rally is the person who's at the tee. That ball was down. As Neil pointed out a little earlier, these
Hand out.
professionals from Europe and the colder countries are not used to the ball bouncing up so much. And so they're probably accustomed to a fewer rallies as compared to this. If they were playing the same opponent if Borja was playing Ramit in, say, in England or in America or somewhere, the rallies would be shorter.
Yeah, the ball stays much shorter in colder countries. So the rallies would be shorter. And they would be finishing better, I think.
Right. So a little bit of an unforced
Hand
error
out.
from Ramit.
7-5.
7-5. It's, could go either way. No player seems to have total control of his opponent. So Ramit's really exceeded his expectations, I would think, to get a wildcard entry, to beat the Qatar #1 yesterday.
Yeah.
Down.
Great length there. A backhand down the line, quite close.
Hand out.
Quite close,
6-7.
quite tight to the wall. Didn't give his opponent much leeway to get to it. We have 3 Indians in the lineup today. The other 2 are a little more well known to us people here in India. Saurabh Ghoshal obviously doesn't need much of an introduction, and I think Harry Harinder Pal has also been performing very well in the last few years in India. So they were the 2 I think who were expected to make it to the stage. A little bit of a slip there again. The court, oh, I don't know if it was Borja's leg or the court, but I saw it slipping a bit.
8-6.
While trying to move back to get that tight ball on his backhand. 8-6 now. What do you think? You know, if you're the player at 6 at such a situation, Neil, if you're 8-6 down in the first, what's going through your mind?
Thank you.
That's great sporting spirit there by Borja, and the crowd appreciates it. He raised his hand saying that he took it on the second bounce.
Down. 8 all.
It's 8 all now. This game is really heating up, like we mentioned earlier. Niels called it perfectly, saying this could be a tight contest. Excellent. Excellent play by Ramit. He's really scratched.
9-8.
Dug deep. He's not scratched deep, he's dug deep. And we have some music, because our voices don't seem interesting enough, do they?
Mainly my aim is to give it this love, hypnotic the way you move.
Thank you.
Right side. 9-8.
Very, very crucial point. This is a huge difference between 10-8 and 9-all.
Down.
Silly unforced error. I see Borja losing it a bit on
10-8 game ball.
You know, not really something that your coaches would be recommending. To try to play with a cool and calm head is what you train for. Excellent ball again by Ramit. Great length and great comeback. 6-8 down. He's won 5 points on the trot. And he has won the first game.
That's my word. Give it a good loving that is preferred. You deserve it, so don't be scared. It's hypnotic the way you move. Let me acknowledge the way you do. Then I would not lie, baby. You beat me up like addict. It's how hypnotic the way you move. That's why I wanted to get to you. And I would not like a baby. You moves how hypnotic. No lie. Girl, you never meant to. Feel your eyes, they all over me. Don't be shy, take control of me.
Seconds.
Let me see you just do it, get them 100%. Move that body, let me see you just do it, girl, go and represent. Shake that body, let me see you just do it to the fullest extent. Move that body, let me see you just do it, girl, you might.
Tandon leads 1 games to love. Love all.
So Ramit is 1 love up, serving in the second. What goes on in the interval, Neil, if you can try to...
Stop.
Try to tell some of our viewers here who don't know what's going on, because I saw Saurav also going up to Ramit. What must he have said? Do they discuss strategy? If so, what strategy do you think he could have adopted or should have changed in the first?
Ramit actually played really well, so I think Saurav would have told him to play the same pace, the same intensity, because I think Borja will try to change the pace now that he lost the first game.
So he'll try to quicken it up?
Yeah, I mean, well, whatever suits him best. It could be quickening the pace or slowing it down.
Well, I do read body language. I mean, I've been noticing in playing sports myself for many years, and I see a little bit extra charge or zip, you can call it, in Borja's footsteps. his footwork. He's coming to the tee a lot quicker. Excellent shot. Pulls some shots out from nowhere, does this boy Ramit, known for his great hands.
Too loud.
Not something that you would expect at such a level.
And up. 1-2.
Should have got that ball back with ease. And, that's the difference between the top professionals. They just don't give you any points, any free points. There you can see it could be a lapse in concentration.
2-all.
2 shots in a row. If you make unforced errors, that's 2 points less your opponent has to make to get to 11. We have a huge stadium here for this CCI International JSW Indian Squash Circuit 2017. It's a PSA 50K event. It's a capacity crowd of approximately 75,000 here. We're witnessing this squash match right now. The largest in the world.
3-2.
President here of the CCI, Keku Nicholson, very avid squash fan himself. Length there again by Borja. I'm going to stick my neck out
3-all.
and say that this is going to either 4 or 5 games. I don't see this going 3 straight. I bet my money if I had to. These boys, this is not much separating them. So I would think 5 is the right way to go. What do you think, Neil?
Same. I don't think it's going to be a 3 loss or 3-1. It's going either way. So it's going to be 5.
Yeah, players are
4-3.
There's not much to choose between these two right now. See a lot of familiar faces here. Former national champions of India here as well. Great retrieving by Ramit.
Right side.
Didn't even ask
5-3.
let because he was going somewhere else and the ball was somewhere else. What I mean by that is his footwork was going forward, whereas the ball was pretty much on the tee line.
Tandon, you're just standing in the front of his door. Please don't open the door. I've already given a decision. Please close the door.
The referee has
I've already given my decision.
strong words there by the referee, and I think it's needed for players like this to try to intimidate the referee once in a while, or try to take a break to get their breath back. A lot of guys do it to, I can imagine. What do you think, bro? Have you ever taken it to take your breath back, to argue with the referee?
I try not to argue with the referee. It affects the concentration. Your head needs to be in the game. So.
That's the correct way of looking at it. End of the day, decisions will go in your favor, some will go against you. Luck will even itself out over a period of time. So it's best not to indulge yourself in all of that. Beyond Bog is a prime example of that. When he played all those games, all those immaculate matches against McEnroe back in Wimbledon in the 70s.
That was good.
All was good. And I don't think Ramit should have much of an issue. Borja earlier called it when he took it on the second bounce. But I think he was leading in the first at that point. And one love down, it's a little harder to call a second bounce, isn't it? Yeah.
In the middle of the second game as Borja. I've seen a little momentum shift, which I hope does not last too long for all these Indian fans here. And you can see with those huge round of applause, excellent backhand, great touch on that.
And now 5-6. And now 7-5.
Pretty much like the first game. Not much to choose, but at this middle of the game, Borja was leading. Let's see if Ramit can come up with the goods again. It's not easy to be doing it time and time again, to be going down in the game and then coming back from behind and winning it. Third time I've seen him use this lob in this game. Maybe that's some strategy that he has discussed with his coach, as Borja.
Down. Golan.
He's
quite
aggressive on court. Neil, is there a card system? The referee warn him with anything?
Could give him a conduct warning, but I don't think it could be on the basis of this. He's just saying that Ramit is not giving him space to play.
It's more when they use foul language, I assume.
Yeah, it's when you argue, suppose you argue with the referee even when he's not giving the decision, and if, like he was about to come out of the court again.
There by Borja, using the side walls to hamper space for Ramit.
And out 8-6.
Identical to the first game, Borja is leading 8-6. This has gone pretty much like the first. Excellent disguise there by Ramit. That's when Hrithik was telling me this boy has great hands.
And now
this is what he meant.
7-8.
It's like pulling a rabbit out of the box.
Stroke to Golan.
Stroke to Golan.
And just as I said that,
and out.
Giving
9-7.
Borja a stroke. Now he's up 9-7. He's poised to be 1-all and could go down to best of 3. That ball was down, and there's 3 game points to Borja there.
I've counted 4 unforced errors on the part of
10-7 game ball.
He's just handed it on the plate pretty much. If I take out those 4 unforced errors, this game could have had a different story. Let's make it 5.
11-7. Game to Golan.
Golan has managed to make
One
it 1
game
all.
all.
We will join you after this short commercial. Back. This match is evenly poised as I see
One game
sound
all.
engineer Munna passing
Golan
the arena.
also.
He's done a great job with our friends Den and Subu.
Love one.
Very thankful to have this team. 1 all now, and Borja seems to have the initiative from the middle of the second game. Seen some unforced errors creep into Ramit's game. Ooh, I think he hit.
There was interference. I saw it. It's a net, there was interference on that. He was going for the ball in the front. Please play on. I've given my decision. I know, please. I know the issue, yes. Carry on.
The lights seem to have taken full effect.
Love all.
It's that sunset time where it gets a little difficult sometimes for us far off in the commentary box to look at the ball clearly. In the middle of that, Borja was
Stroke to Golan.
having another few words with the referee. I don't think he's
One
very
love.
impressed. And he's not really gaining too many fans by doing that. Great disguise there by Ramit.
Hand out. 1 all.
I think should he be taking more chances with I think his hands and his drop shots and disguises are working really well. Do you think he should be trying
up the ante by instead of just playing length and playing on Borja's fitness, because I would assume Borja would be a little fitter playing on the PSA Tour more frequently. What do you think?
Stop to Golan. Ramit, you have come into the lineup now.
Borja has complained the
But
second
he
time
had
about Ramit interfering with his him making on the exact same time where he's trying to hit the ball, and he's complaining that he's being pushed from behind. His rackets touched Ramit the second time and he's trying to play the shot, and that hands the stroke over to Borja. I think that's what he was complaining about the first time as well.
Yeah, but if there's interference in playing your swing, I think a stroke should be given.
Both players playing the more traditional game of squash with the lens, often being discussed with the both.
Yes, Dad.
It's probably the longest rally. It was 48 strokes.
Now the ting looks like the ting got small.
I think both players kind of needed it after that point. This is pretty much the game that will decide the fate of the match. The third game is always very important. Third game is utterly important in deciding the fate of a match generally.
2-1. No let.
There's been a change in the commentary position. We have
3-1.
former national champion Akhil Bail joining me. Akhil, good evening. What do you think of this game?
Good evening, Rishabh. It's a lovely evening today at the CCI Stadium. And thank you for that welcome. Yeah, it's been an interesting game so far. I think Ramit has really started to push Borja, and first game he played an excellent, solid game, no errors. Second one, Borja took quite well in a very convincing manner. Now let's see how the third pans out, but it's Borja well.
Why is it that suddenly the errors seem to creep into Ramit's game? Is it because fitness level of somebody of the stature of Borja that, you know?
Yeah, Rishabh, I think it's the fitness, it's the strength as well. Borja has 2 seasons. He's played professional tour and been part of the top 20 for the last almost decade now. He's very strong.
5-1.
He plays at a very fast pace, so I think over the course of the game and the match, you will start to see Ramit gaining extent.
Makes a lot of sense, because as each game has passed, the initiative, the momentum, slowly but steadily seem to have shifted clearly towards the Spanish number 1.
Down.
It's not going to happen that way.
Vicious for horses. Ravers will ride.
6-1.
Rishabh, what do you think?
It's a fantastic arena. It's my second. I was here last year as well. Every year it seems to be getting grander and better. This year the crowd has reached its capacity.
What would be your best estimate, Rishabh? How many people?
We have an official count. Last evening of 58,600 people. Today it's reached 75,000, somewhere in that region.
And now,
Like a football game.
2-6.
Yeah, it's having a squash game on a cricket pitch. This being a test playing ground.
Ramit really
Yes,
has to
lad.
get back into it now.
Yes, lad.
Sort of now or never.
Yeah, and I also gonna stick my neck out and say his body language is not the best right now. I mean, he's not really, flowing on court. It's more like sluggish now. There seems to be more effort going into, the power game. There seems to be a little worse footwork. I think he's calling for the ball being down, but I didn't see it. I thought it was good.
Ball was down. Ball was down.
Why didn't the referee call it earlier then?
Ball was down. It on the red tip.
Strange decision. I'd love to see that replay.
We here in the commentary box are privileged to see the replays. So,
3-6.
Anyway,
Left
it's
side.
referee's decision final, so
this referee's been a little suspect. He's been, I have to say, he's been a little intimidated by a Spanish boy who's thrown his voice around a bit. Some decisions seem to have gone either way.
reached the quarterfinals of the $60,000 event. He was in the qualifying rounds, and he's had a really good tournament no matter what happens in this match. He is holding his own against a former top 10 player.
Yes, kudos to him. It's going to be great learning for him, this experience, and great confidence boost as well to know that you can compete at the top level.
Hand out.
He's had an interesting
7-3.
sort of last few years. He was in Columbia University in New York, in the US, and he played intercollegiate squash over there. He's been a contemporary of Ali Farag, who is now number 4 in the world, and even upcoming India player Vikram.
Hand out.
They all played the
4-7.
intercollegiate in the US together. So he's graduated, and now he's in New York, and he seems to be playing really good squash.
It's a little sad that most of our Indian
He
boys
accepted interference and played the shot. No leg.
It's the correct
No
decision
let.
there, Rishabh. Very good decision. You see that in the replay. It shows
yeah, he didn't stop at the
Mr.
point
Golan,
of
I-
interference. He
I-
went on with the
I-
shot.
I-
So
exactly. So correct decision. Yeah.
Colombia, just mentioned, has watched a lovely TV series called
5-7.
Narcos. A little different version of Colombia, but very entertaining nevertheless.
Very important rally, 7-5.
Great shot by next.
Down.
Don't seem to be happening really quickly there. I think he tried is the
4-7.
backhand drop, but the tin got the better of it.
Look at that as an unforced error.
And out. 8-5.
These next 2 or 3 points probably going to decide the fate of this match. If Ramit doesn't respond right now, right here, this could be curtains very quickly. And I've seen the 4th game getting the shortest sets when the better player goes up 2-1 after being 1 love down. Generally, the 4th game gets over very quickly.
Yeah, it's true. You know, by then you've broken down your opponent and you start to get confident yourself. So
9-5.
everything sort of comes in, comes right. I think we might be about to witness one of those shots again.
Is that Spet? Been court service on court for about 7 or 8 times in 3 games, which is not something that we're used to.
The conditions are quite humid here.
9-5.
It's 35 odd degrees
Fahrenheit. Very cold here.
It's an excellent shot by Ramit. Got himself back up to 6-9, and it's time to make that.
And out. 6-9.
He was 6-8 down in the first game as well, so I mean, a lot of the fans here would be hoping of a repeat. It's much harder in the third as compared to the first when your legs are fresh.
Borja's getting
And out.
great length right now.
10-6.
Feeling
Game
confident
ball.
out there. One up.
Yeah, it's got 4 game points to go to 1 up.
Building up to a hard rally where Ramit is getting stretched.
Down.
And
11-6.
Borja goes
Game
short.
to Golan. Golan leads 2 games to 1.
We'll join you on the other side of the break.
So, start of the fourth game, Rishabh. It's looking ominous for Ramit.
I think the 3 t-shirt changes has pretty much seen the story.
Yeah.
Boy hasn't really
Golan leads
tried to change any luck by changing
2
colors.
games to 1.
Why are sports people so superstitious, man? That's something. That's like a Bermuda Triangle. It's something that you can't ever.
Yeah. But it's true. There are so many athletes who are very superstitious about what they wear, which racket they use, how they tie their laces, down to everything.
Which leg first, which shoe first, which sock first, which game, what color to wear. My God, the list is never ending. If Ramit has to make any change in his strategy, what does he have to try to keep the rallies shorter?
And out.
Go for it a bit more.
I think he's going to have to pace himself, but start to pick up a few quick points like he just did over there. Good drop shot to the front forehand, and Borja had no reply for that. So I think he's going to have to pace himself, but given the opportunity to try to finish, because he can't get into a slugfest with Golan.
So, could you really train for that kind of shot that he just hit? For it to be hitting. I'm not talking about the volleys. Yes, the volleys could be a little easier because they're further up in the front of the court. But these ones where you're playing length, cross length.
Yeah, it's those deep cross courts that go into the neck. That's the one.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
It's you practice when you hit 1,000 balls with the intention of getting the shot. So the more you hit, the more you're gonna get closer and closer, and eventually, 3 out of 10 will go. The more you play, and then that ratio starts to creep up. 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10. That's probably as good as it gets in terms of getting nicks on the crosscourts. But yeah, it's muscle memory. They play the shots day in and day out.
Well, I'm saying, but the higher balls when you're playing like the higher ones towards the front of the court, those I've seen people getting like
a lot,
8 out of 10, 9 out of 10,
a lot more. Yeah, the angle is achieved here, and you can hit the ball into the net. Here you can't hit the ball into the net. You're just trying to make it hit the net. It's not so intentional.
Yes, lad.
So the natural swing doesn't allow you to be as accurate as you in the front.
1 all.
But
Good services, please.
just hitting 1,000.
And both services change their t-shirts as well with the amount of sweat they put into the court.
Yeah. Hard work out there.
Someone get me a beer, please. A lot of crowd here coming into the mic and saying a lot of stuff. They're very vocal here in India.
Yeah, it is a loud crowd.
A passing boy, young boy just passed and asked for a beer and ran away. They're very mischievous here, these boys.
Well, that being said, a beer would be nice.
Good services. Jara aage jao.
There's another one who just crossed.
Just show him the place, please. पीछे अंदर जाओ.
Great work there, Ramit, seeing the lighter side of it. It's nice to see sports guys seeing the lighter side of it. Once watching
1 all.
a tennis game where Steffi Graf was playing in Wimbledon, and the crowd shouted out, "Steffi, will you marry me?" And her reply was hilarious. Yes. Yes, how much money do you have?
Yes, lad.
Yes, lad.
Yeah.
1 all.
Good to see the lighter side of fierce competitive sports.
No lad. No lad.
Ball was very low and very tight.
2-1.
Should be too disappointed with that, but he really needs to step it up now. 2-1.
2-1.
Yeah, it's start of the year. So choppy. They have
A lot of birds that have entered the arena. I think he's getting distracted. Ask them to give their phone number. Close the game. Those screechy sounds, so that we can have them sent back to the wild.
Building up a good rally right now. Players taking the measure of the ball, moving well, focusing on keeping it tight. Not willing to take any chances. Borja was going to build that lead right now. And Ramit, unfortunately, that's
3-1.
Forced error on the front
Right side.
Borja serving, hoping to extend his lead in this game. Beautiful shot by Ramit.
Hand out. 2-3.
He's been very accurate in the front forehand corner all match. Another example of a lovely touch there.
Stroke to Tandon.
Stroke to Tandon.
A loose few errors there from Borja.
Yeah, sure, but Ramit is hanging in there, and
It's great to see. Great. I really would have thought this whole game would have been over pretty much by now.
really hits that ball well. He's got such a strong wrist.
And
He
out.
gets to the front,
4-3.
really flick it. A lot of pace in the crowd. Catch up a lot of moments in that shot. And, 4-3 to him with four. And let's see what Ramit can apply.
Good lob there to get him bail himself out of trouble. It's another good comeback and another stroke. He didn't stop there. Yes, both players not willing to give an inch. An excellent drop shot there by Ramit. Cross-court drop shot from the extreme corner of the court.
And the crowd has just gone mad with that cross-court drop shot from
Good
the
services.
backhand corner. What a shot that was. The crowd is really hoping that he can make this happen by winning the game.
Lovely breeze here at the Brabant.
Thank you.
Very nice to see three Indians in the mix. The 8 quarterfinalists here.
Hand out. 4-all.
It's really wanting, urging Ramit to do something special.
Yes, sir.
Wanting,
You are the line for
urging,
them.
hoping, pleading, begging.
Clear.
They're doing everything
Yes,
in
sir.
their right, their
4-all.
capacity to egg this young Indian on against a very seasoned professional veteran.
Yes, we're in a country where 3 guna lagan maaf hua hai.
Yes, lad.
Wow,
You have to give him a
that
line.
is a
You're just
surprising
standing there.
decision. I'd like
Yes,
to
lad.
see that again.
Yes, it seemed very tight. It didn't seem like a let at all. I think the referee is also
Yes, lad.
getting a little
4
carried
all.
away with the crowd.
Good
Very
services.
safe play. Rather safe than sorry at this point in the fourth game. You don't want to be running around a wet pool.
Yes, yes, I agree. You know, he's done this, I think, the second or third time where he was in a position of positional advantage on court, but he stopped it.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, after that game,
Overall,
Borja's had an interesting comeback. He's been out with a very bad injury that has kept him out for a season and a half. I think it was just after he hit top 10. He had to
No line. He had moved out, Mr. Golan. He had moved out, he was nowhere there. You had your swing, but you just left it. No let on that, please. I've given my decision. Now,
I
please.
think you know what happens, that the difference between refereeing at the national level and the professional level.
Please carry on.
Sorry, there is a little
No
bit
let.
of difference in game
5-4.
between the professionals and the players in the national level here. So the referees here who've been refereeing more the national circuit, it's very difficult for them to quickly discern. It's like the referees in the English Premier League as compared to the Champions League. You know.
Yeah, but all these referees are PSA certified referees. Otherwise, they cannot. In fact, I just met one of the referees in India earlier today, and he was telling me about how there are only 4 referees.
5-4.
Which is interesting news because they're very keen to have that quality check in a tight pool. So, that being said, I'm a little bit surprised by some of these. But you know what? It's a thankless job being a referee.
Absolutely.
Yes, ma'am.
They do a good job.
Yes, net. 5-4.
It's close to the fifth. Maybe a little conduct warning coming up. I'm sensing a little bit of a heated situation between referee and Borja.
No let.
No let.
So that was the correct decision for sure this time. He was quite fast.
6-4. Right.
Michael seems to think otherwise.
I think that's absolutely spot on. That was a good decision for once. You know, Rishabh, Ramit's some really
Yes,
big
net.
wins in the last
6-4.
He actually beat Honeyford. Shocking result and everyone was surprised. But he's strong and really push.
Down.
I think his head seems to have got the better of him. Borja has had a
7-4.
lapse of concentration in the last 4 or 5 points, and he finds himself suddenly 3 points down. He's 7-4 down, and this could pretty much go down to the wire. Something that
Down.
my earlier commentator and me called very early, because there was nothing much to choose between them in the first. And then suddenly the
8-4.
momentum seemed to have shifted towards the professional in Spain. This is a great response, not something that we're used to from Indians, but very nice, very refreshing to see.
This is
Stroke.
big
Tandon.
effort
Stroke.
from Ramit. Huge effort
Stroke to Tandon.
I think
9-4.
Borja's
Left
body
side.
language is suggesting that he's got to sort himself out quickly and get back into the match.
Yes, he certainly has to. 9-4 down, and that's a very weak serve. You need to be trying to hit the sidewall before your opponent contacts his racket onto the ball. It makes it much easier if it's coming straight off the front wall at a comfortable height.
Yeah, that was a weak serve. A good finish. Didn't take anything away from that finish. And he's now going to push because he knows a few good points back for him, and he can be.
Excellent play there. You see the composure. You know, some players would have tried to hurry it up because the opponent was, you know, caught in no man's land. So held himself, turned himself to the forehand so the opponent couldn't come back to the tee quick enough. It's shots like these that make, you know, it's like making that perfectly round roti.
10-6 game ball.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Tandon. 2 games all.